wgnssportsradio.org, and browse the library of things, see if there's a board game you're interested in. We also have a microscope and other sort of non-traditional objects like a telescope, binoculars. We have more usage, we have digitizing equipment for if you're digitizing old film footage, if you're digitizing old VHS footage, things like that, to preserve it, as we run into the issue of, VCRs not being as common for people to find and play their old home videos, and the degradation of a VHS over time too. So we try to offer things that, people need, but they can't necessarily go out and buy, or maybe they aren't even aware it's really something that they can get. So I think it's a really nice catalog. You can, again, browse it online, or if you're not, is interested in not seeing the things, we do have them at the Technology Engagement Center. So you can come browse our catalog there and get familiar with what's in it. And we even recently got a sewing machine for it. So if you're the kind of person who sews but don't have a sewing machine at home, or you want to learn how to sew but you don't want to invest in a sewing machine right off the bat, we have one that you're able to check out. And we also have one in-house that we are doing orientations on once a month now, that you can keep an eye on our social media or go into our website again and look for when those are going to be, because you do have to register for them because she can only take so many people at once. But we're really trying to bring more digital literacy to the community, and just sort of provide those things, like I said, that, you're just not really able to justify that purchase, It's like, I want to use something one time and then just be able to take it back. And a lot of services out there aren't offering that. So I think it's just a really good way to get more people doing and learning more things.
It's really interesting to watch how the library kind of grows with the times and changes, because we've seen a lot of changes over the last 10 years or so, big changes within the library. Yeah,
I would have to agree. We've gone Find Free now, and we are doing our best to provide a lot more digital literacy. I feel like, especially just since I've been a part of the library for the past five and a half years, it's been a really big deal of mine, at least, to see what we can do in the community. We worked with the TOP grant many years in the past, which allows us to bring on other educators to be at the different branches and off-site classes to offer digital literacy. One thing that we do offer a lot of right now are the computer basics classes. Mike was talking about, running into people who don't, sure, you can put a laptop in front of them, but if they don't know what to do with it, they're still stuck at square one. So we have at the Technology Engagement Center, we offer computer basics classes once a week or twice a week, depending. He has to, adjust his schedule when he's doing other things, because we are all volunteer based for the most part. But then also we have an IT person out in Smyrna, Ryan Gilbert, who offers computer basics classes out there on like a weekly basis. I think they're Thursdays, but you can always check on our website, rclstn.org, or of course go on our social media. We're at rclstn on Facebook and on Instagram. So check us out and see what we've got coming up, because we're offering that stuff a lot. And then if you are the kind of person who doesn't want to sit in a class, right? Maybe that setting is a little intimidating for some people. We also offer one-on-one tech help. Trey Gwen, who is our technology and outreach coordinator, he allows one-on-one where you bring in exactly what your issue is. You can bring in your personal device, and he's going to sit there with you. And he's usually around for 1 or 2 hours. I mean, constantly at the different branches. So there, we have that schedule online as well. For anybody listening who I would say is 45 years old plus, they probably are the most amazed, that age group, 45 plus, to see all the different changes implemented within the library. Because I remember, for example, when I was in middle school and high school, typing was one of those classes you had to have in order to graduate high school. You had to have a typing class. But now, I don't even know if they have typing classes, but you see that trickle over into technology and trickle over into the library system, and what the library offers is just wild to see all the differences. I mean, from
these computer classes being taught at the library to being able to print in 3D at the library.
Oh, yes, we do have the 3D printers, and we have those at Smyrna now, too. So we have it at the Technology Engagement Center and at Smyrna. So before, it was fairly exclusive to the Technology Center, but Ryan, again, really great IT guy out there, was like, I want to get this on the roll. He also teaches Tinkercad. So if you're into 3D design, then he's also teaching intro classes for that software.
Now, on that subject of volunteers, I know you said you have a lot of volunteers that make a lot of this stuff happen. Mm-hmm. Can anybody who's listening who maybe has a background in computer technology somehow, can they get involved and help out at the library? Oh,
100%. We have an entire volunteer page on our website if they want to volunteer in that official capacity, but also you can just reach out to Trey Gwynn, and it's TGWINN at rclstn.org, and he is our technology and outreach coordinator. So he does a lot of the coordinating for the different computer classes that we offer at the library. He gets instructors teaching people how to use, graphic design software, how to set up a podcast for the first time. He's covering a wide berth of digital literacy.
And of course, you have a podcast studio there at the Tech Center as well.
We do. We have a recording studio at the TEC and at MGL Library that people are less familiar with. It's our branch inside of the Patterson Park Community Center. And you don't need a Patterson Park membership to go to the library. I think that keeps people from going in sometimes, but you just go right in and say, I'm going to the library, and they'll point you in the direction.
Now, in order to use any of these services, do you have to have a library card?
To attend classes or just to come to the library and use a computer, absolutely not. But if you want to use the recording studio or the 3D printer, things like that, those will require a library card to be used.
And then, of course, to check out books, to check out anything from the Library of Things.
Yeah, Library of Things, you 100%, we'll need a library card.
Now, for the Library of Things, if you want to go rent a pair or check out a pair of binoculars, do you have to put a deposit down, or do you just use your library card?
Not at all. It is completely free for you. Just bring your library card, and we will either put it on hold for you if somebody else has it checked out and let you know when it comes in, or you can take it with you right then and there.
Cool. And how many days do you get that item for?
If it has a hold on it, it's going to be a shorter amount of time. I think it's either 7 days or 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure. It might be dependent on the item. I know for other things that are not technically library of things, like our Quest kits and citizen science kits that are geared towards children and STEM. So it's like all science experiments or engineering kits, things like that. Those are 2-week checkouts. Okay. So I would imagine the Library of Things is no different.
And again, for anybody listening who does not know where the Tech Center is, it's kind of on the back half of Hopgood School.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we kind of share a parking lot with them a little bit.
And then the MGL Library, that's in Patterson Park.
Yes.
Of course, you have a library in Eagleville, Smyrna, of course, Murfreesboro, the downtown library. Am I leaving? What am I leaving off here?
The Bookmobile.
The Bookmobile, of course. It's everywhere.
And the Historical Research Center over on Rice Street.
That's right.
That's a great facility if you want to do some research into like genealogy or just research the history of your town or see some old cool books or anything like that. Definitely swing on by and see Kayla, because she's doing a great job over there.
And you can learn a lot about Rutherford County there.
Oh, absolutely. I believe it's coupled with the county archives as well. So it's expanded our what we offer as a library, because we have that facility on site as well now as a partnership. And you can dig in deep and find some cool old yearbooks. I even saw some old phone books here the other day. So
what's a phone book?
Right.
Now, I know we only have like a minute left here, but I know a local business in town. They went there to research their business. They wanted to know more about where they had advertised, in the 1950s, 1960s, and they wanted pictures. It was cool that they could do that.
Wow. It's a lot of information that you really can't find online.
Yeah.
It's stuff that you may be able to Google it, but go look in the books. It's probably there if you can't find it.
It's on, some stuff is on microfiche or transferred to a computer?
Yeah, microfilm, and I think they're digitizing. I'm not sure. I would have to ask her about that. But yeah, they have a lot of resources.
Very cool stuff. Again, Mike Cleaves and Amanda Caperton with us this morning from the Rutherford County Library System, and we've got even more coming up about different things, different events that are part of the library system after this break. But again, thank you both for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
The Action Line on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City. Come do business with my family. You'll find us at 919 Northwest Broad Street right here in Murfreesboro. As your local pet store, we're here to build relationships. That's just one of the reasons that we've been a staple of the Murfreesboro community for more than 34 years. Come see why Animal City is the trusted choice for pet owners all across town. Visit us today at 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro. You can also find us on Instagram at Animal City TN.
Hi, this is Peter Demas. Join our family at Demas's Restaurant. So many people buy so many different things. You know, I go out to eat and I like eating steak, where my wife will end up getting our salmon. Our salmon is cut fresh, so she loves our salmon. It's one of those places that you can go, you can get pastas or chicken, you know, the kids love it. Get what you want at Demas's Restaurant and not be limited just to one or two items. Join our family at Demas's Restaurant, 1115 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro.
Friends? Yes. The financial partners whom you've built a relationship with at Old National Bank are still at the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard location, right here in the borough. And so are the warm, homemade cookies.
Cookies are ready, dear.
Like Grandma used to make. If you need online and mobile banking, Murfreesboro's Old National Bank does that too. You and Old National Bank, better together.
Old National Bank at 2230 Dr. MLK Jr. Boulevard. Old National Bank, member FDIC.
We're broadcasting from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios.
Visit MTE.com. MTE.com.
Middle Tennessee Electric.
Serving to make life better
Since 1936.
Hello from the Rutherford County Library System. This is Amanda bringing you library news and events from our 5 branches around the county and what's going on at your library system. Linebaugh Public Library has partnered with Autism Tennessee to launch new programs designed to make the library more inclusive and welcoming for autistic patrons, neurodiverse families, and the entire community. Thanks to funding from the KFC Foundation, Linebaugh now offers a relaxing area equipped with comfortable seating and resources to support sensory needs, sensory kits that are available for use in the library or for checkout, including stim aids and other tools to enhance comfort during library visits or at home, as well as updated collections, including books and materials authored by autistic people, offering neuro-affirming perspectives and valuable insights into neurodiversity. Thank you so much to Autism Tennessee and the KFC Foundation for working with the Rutherford County Library System to create a more inclusive community. And remember, it's not too late to sign up for the Harry Nelson Winter Reading Program at Linebaugh or the Walter King Hoover Winter Reading Challenge in Smyrna. We challenge you to read and review 6 books in 6 weeks from February 2nd to March 15th. Read what you like. There will be drawings and prizes. All you need to participate is a library card. Reviews can be as long or as short as you please. Registration is open now, and you are not limited to only one of the 2 programs. So visit Linebaugh Library and Smyrna Library to sign up and resolve to read this winter. Also, you are not required to be an RCLS card holder to attend live events and groups or to visit the library. Now let's hear from Linebaugh Youth Services.
Hello, this is Katie Turner, Youth Services Coordinator at Linebaugh Public Library.
And this is Ollie Miller, Youth Services Assistant at Linebaugh.
Our Imagine Your Story Storytime theme continues with our all-ages storytimes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and itty-bitty storytimes on Thursdays. Storytimes include a mix of stories, songs, and puppet shows for the big kids, and lap bounces and finger plays for our itty-bitty friends.
Do you have a child who is struggling or a new reader? Does your child love to read? Does your child love dogs? We have the perfect opportunity for you here at Linebaugh. Call to register to read to a trained reading education assistance dog. The dogs love to listen to children read while being petted and cuddled. Stevie and Paris will be here on Mondays from 3:30 to 5, and Frankie the Poodle is here on Saturdays. Call ahead to sign up.
Especially for our homeschool families, Library 101 workshops meet on the second Monday of each month at 11 a.m. We've done a library scavenger hunt, learned how to search for nonfiction books, and on March 10th, we'll be discussing reference materials.
The Teen Board Game Club is brand new. Come test out your strategic prowess with fun and challenging board and card games on the third Friday of every month at 3:30 p.m. February's game spotlight will be Cards Against Humanity, Library Edition.
Calling all aspiring authors. We've started a new creative writing club at Linebaugh. Tweens and teens can learn about different types of creative writing, practice them, and share their work with friends on the first and third Tuesdays of each month from 4 to 5:30 p.m.
Linebaugh's Teen Anime and Manga Club will be discussing our favorite antagonists. Come to Linebaugh on March 8th with your top 3 favorite anime and or manga antagonists so we can discuss what makes them bad or just misunderstood.
All of these great programs for tweens and teens are thanks to our Teen Advisory Board. Do you have an idea for a program here at Linebaugh? Do you need service hours for school or clubs? The Teen Advisory Board, or TAB for short, meets on the first Saturday of each month at 3 p.m. You can fill out an application to join TAB on the Youth Services page on our website, or email Taylor Davis at tdavis@rclstn.org for more information.
We're planning big things for Read Across America Week in March. Stay tuned for more details and to see if we'll be reading at your child's school.
In this age of technology and social media, it's important to be safe online. Kids in 2nd through 4th grades can learn all about digital safety in our Being Cyber Safe for Kids workshop on Saturday, March 22nd at 10 a.m. Space is limited, so please register in advance on our website.
The Reading Pause program, Girls Who Code Club, sensory sessions with Love Learning Music, Teen Anime and Manga Club, and Teen Advisory Board are all still in full swing. For more information about any of Linebaugh Library's programs, please contact 615-893-4131, extension 114. Visit our youth services page at rclstn.org. or follow us for all of our events on the RCLS Facebook page.
We hope to see you soon at Linebaugh.
The Friends of Linebaugh Library invite you to become a member. For over 40 years, Friends has given its support to such library activities as the summer and winter reading programs, the Pen Pals program that brings children's book authors to schools, and the popular bookmobile. Membership forms may be picked up at the circulation desk at Linebaugh Library, Myrtle Glanton Lord Library, and Tech, or email us at foalandtheborough@gmail.com. Once you join, you will receive our quarterly e-newsletter, access to 2 members-only book sales, and an invitation to our local author event. We look forward to your support.
This is Cassandra Taylor with Smyrna Public Library. Stop in and check out our new cafe where you can grab a coffee before joining us for a program, study time, or just a stroll around the library. It's $1 per K-Bod, 50 cents per tea bag, and 25 cents per paper cup with a lid. If you bring your own cup, you'll be saving money and the environment. Read a Latte with the Walter King Hoover Winter Reading Challenge is Smyrna Public Library's winter reading program. Read 6 books in 6 consecutive weeks and log your reading progress. Participants can register through Read Squared by selecting the program title or email Smyrna Reading Program at rclstn.org. You can also pick up a review worksheet at the library and turn in your 6 handwritten reviews by March 15th. There's some amazing prizes for all ages like Squishmallows and Legos for kiddos and bookish tote bags, mugs, and more for adults. There are some great upcoming special events happening at Smyrna Public Library. On February 26th at 10 a.m., Everybody Drums Some will come and have a rhythmic and expressive performance featuring the African djembe. This is an all-ages event where attendees can get a chance to beat along in the drum circle. On March 15th, the final day of winter reading, the Nashville Children's Opera will be at Smyrna Public Library at 11 a.m. for their presentation of Goldie B. Locks and the Three Singing Bears. This is a free, no registration required event, no late entries. This is a wonderful opportunity for families to enjoy a unique and entertaining performance while fostering a love for arts in children. We've got some great book clubs at Smyrna Public Library. Join us on Saturday, February 22nd for Novel Nerds. It is a reading, talking book club. Do you consider yourself an avid reader? Do you read across multiple genres? Do you love the library? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you may be a novel nerd. We also have a new audiobook club called Booking It. It's Smyrna's Walk and Talk Book Club. Audiobooks are a great way to read. Listen to your audiobook, then talk about it on our walk around the Old School Rock Park. You can also check out an audiobook on CD or MP3 from the library, or visit Libby or Hoopla to find an e-audiobook to listen to. No registration is required. This event is on March 8th from 12 to 2 p.m. For the movie matinees this March, come join us on March 1st from 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. for a secret matinee in a wickedly good time. On Monday, March 10th from 12:30 to 2:30, come celebrate Barbie's birthday with a family movie matinee. We have some great adult programming at Smyrna Public Library. Join us this Thursday, February 20th at 6:30 p.m. for Written Word. Smyrna Library's welcoming and inspiring writing group. Whether you're an experienced writer, a curious beginner, or somewhere in between, this group is for anyone passionate about the art of storytelling, poetry, journaling, songwriting, or creative expression. Monday, February 24th at 4, get hooked on yarn with our new yarn group. Supplies will be provided, and you can also bring your own to share. We also offer an after-hours game night, and this month we'll be playing Chameleon on Friday, February 28th at 5:30 p.m. You can also join us for snacks and a really fun time in the library. Get crafty on March 3rd at 4 p.m. and we will be creating paintings by Alma Woodsey Thomas in celebration of Women's History Month. We also have a new patron-facing 3D printer orientation Fridays at 11:30 a.m. Come learn all the basics for 3D printing and how to create your own masterpieces. Join us afterwards for Intro to Tinkercad and learn how to make your own 3D printables from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. We also are very excited for our all-ages chair yoga, Fridays at 1:15. This is a great way to exercise and stretch in between reading all those books and making all those 3D printables.
Hello, it's Kathleen from the Technology Engagement Center located next to Hopgood Elementary School. Upcoming in our STEAM clubs, Tiny Tech and Tinker Tech, we'll talk about our amazing bodies, cool things about the human form, lungs and breath, our structure, our strong and exacting hands. We are all so amazing. Come by and celebrate humans with us. It's time! Story time in March. It's all about spring. We know it's still cold outside, but you can see the first hints of the new season, and we are ready. If you like a smaller event with a big amount of fun, join us for Story Time at the Tech. Our homeschool STEAM Club is back for kids ages 5 and up on the first Friday of the month. Check out our events calendar for more information. Books and Brews ebook club meets monthly at various venues in Murfreesboro. Do check the RCLS calendar and the Facebook group for specific details. We strive to find titles available via Hoopla and embrace all formats. The Sci-Fi Book Club is moving its meeting day to the last Sunday of the month versus Friday. Check out the book group page for details. Our Glowforge laser cutter orientation is still weekly. Please sign up in advance as the space is limited. The Tech's 3D print orientation is now monthly on the third Sunday. Feel free to inquire, though, about other options. We have a new sewing machine orientation, which takes place on the fourth Sunday of the month, and pre-registration is required for this as well. The Adult Maker Club is on the first Sunday of the month, always a good time. Watch for the sign-up form on social media and get your craft on with us. Computer basics, HiSet, ESL, and tech coaching all meet regularly at the Tech. Check the online calendar or give us a call if you have questions. Pre-registration is required for the HiSet and ESL classes, which are provided by Workforce Essentials. There are plenty of interesting computer classes being offered. Check the events calendar and social media for more details and times. Do let us know what interests you. We love input. If you're a computer beginner but you can't make the afternoon class, basic computer use is being offered on the last Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. Chuck the Duck will be back at our last Saturday coding class. We'll be focusing on movement in Godot Gaming. Where will Chuck go next? The Python class went so well last month that we are back with more. Join us on February 26th and get your code on. You know that the Tech has amazing STEAM kits and citizen science kits. Well, the fun has spread throughout the system. Watch the other RCLS branches for their own collections, which are arriving soon. We're planning a Pi Day board game event, Friday 3/14 and Saturday 3/15. Come play games, math, strategy, chance, have some pie, and honor the mathematical constant. More details will be posted on our events calendar.
The Rutherford County Library System comprises 6 branches and a bookmobile throughout Rutherford County, including Linebaugh, Smyrna, Eagleville, MGL inside Patterson Park, the Technology Engagement Center, and the newly opened Historical Research Center. And remember, all RCLS events are free and open to the public unless otherwise stated. Please check our calendar at rclstn.org and social media for a full list of virtual and in-person programming and events. For a list of all the events you heard here today and for more information, please call 615-893-4131 or visit rclstn.org.
Now an update